Well, that's 7 in a row. Markets roll tide. What's up, everybody? Bubba here. It's Bubba's Daily Update. And of course, the markets make it the 7th day in a row of up from the beginning of the year. And there seems to be no stopping it. And I guess it's almost like the Crimson Tide. You couldn't stop them either. Well, I guess you stopped them for almost the entire game until it was too late. But of course, that's the same theory and the same things that are going on in the markets. They continue to roll higher. There's nothing stopping these markets, no matter what happens. Markets continue to roll higher. Now, again, the Dow was extremely strong again. You had stocks like Boeing up $8. You imagine Boeing used to be on the non-moving stocks, now over $300 a share, well over $300 a share. You've got the NASDAQ going up. You've got the S&P going up, the Russell. Again, markets are rolling. There's no stopping them right now. We continue to decline in volume. Volatility is basically absent. But there come the markets, right? So look, as we keep saying, there's no reason to get involved. There's no reason to get in the middle of it. Let the markets trade. Let them do what they do, and don't worry about it. Look for a valid footprint. As long as the markets continue to go straight up, there's nothing really to get involved in. You know, you had some attempts today. You had the NASDAQ, which was up early, then clobbered and came all the way back up. You had the Dow that was up, came down, and then went back up. So again, the markets right now are trying to push their way higher. Whether you agree with the theory or not, that's what's happening. So there's no reason to get involved. Gold, under pressure, then came back, still down on the day, but came back quite a bit from it. Cut its losses probably in half for the overall day. Oil is a machine, all right? Now again, oil, there's no reason for oil to be where it's at, but it continues to break out higher. It continues to be in that backwardation formation. So, again, are we going to really try to stop them? It's like trying to play in traffic. There's no reason to really go in front of these things. Again, I could understand being short oil more than I would be understanding being short the market right now. Bonds got clobbered, right? Now, again, that's telling you that interest rates are going higher. The bond futures got hammered really good, and of course, that is a signal that no matter what the Fed says, that the rates are going to start to rise, and it's something to keep an eye on. Whether or not it's going to happen or not, that we can't say, but certainly by the bond futures, that's the message. That's an absolute as they continue to trade. The grain markets, soybeans remain under pressure. Corn and wheat rallied a little bit. Cattle markets came back a little bit, pretty much near unchanged. Feeder cattle got hammered, came right down below our 145 target, boom, came right back. Fat cattle or live cattle did rally a little bit today, held above that 116, actually above 117 level today. Hogs down a little bit, but still well above where I think they should be. But again, we're not going to stop anything. We're not going to try to get in the way of any of these markets. That's the whole key and the whole theory behind what's going on here. We have to let the markets give us the clue. Now, if you look at any one of these charts, they're going straight bananas. So we're going to try to fight them. You had Bitcoin was relatively tame and almost, down about 100, I think, but it was on both sides of the aisle. So what we're looking at here is a market that wants to trade both sides. We're looking at an equity market that wants to continue to go higher. So why try to be the hero and say enough? Let them continue to trade. The faster and the more they continue at this pace, the bigger the correction will be when it comes. Now, there's no reason to predict it to be here now. You have to sit there and focus on where is the ability to be able to make money. And when they continue just to go up on light volume and they don't really trade, you had a little bit of action back and forth, but then once again, the market's more set. So overall, it's the same story. The second verse, same as the first. Sit back, relax, let the markets trade. There's a lot of things going on that are underneath the surface that are going to create some activity. Now, the markets could break out and continue to go higher, so let's not think that they're not. Just remember, let the market footprint tell you what's going to be next versus you telling what the market, because the markets are never wrong. In the meantime, check out my highschoolinvesting.com. Again, we're trying to educate our youth, and we want to make sure that they don't create the same problems we see today as the massive debt continues to build. So make sure you go check that out. And if you'd like to help us out, you can go to Patreon, Patreon.com. Help us out with that. And of course, anybody who does, we will give you access to the site, and you can start to learn a little bit about the option market. And of course, don't forget to get the Bubba Show every single day at 2 to 3 Eastern at libertytalk.fm. And as we said, roll Tide. We did pick the Tide, but I will say that we didn't cover the point spread, so it's really not a winner in our book. Have a great day, everybody. See you back here tomorrow on Wednesday. This is Bubba's Daily Update. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.